Well, it looks like we're going to get the Epstein files, guys. Are you excited? You shouldn't be. Who wants to bet that this is going to be phase 2? Pam Bondi, she's been granted unlimited redaction power, so it's going to be just like that first phase. There's not going to be anything meaningful that you're going to learn from it. It just really pisses me off when Trump campaigned to release it, you know, and suddenly, are we still talking about that? Like the conversation was over. He could have said anything else, and I would have been down with him. It wouldn't have been any issues. Hey, we're still looking into it. We're still, it's got a lot of stuff to look over, you know what I mean? But to just shut it down, and then to call somebody a traitor, like Thomas Massie or Marjorie Taylor Greene, for still pushing for the release, all right? That kind of ticked me off. And what I don't understand is why Trump had to get so nasty with Thomas Massie when it came to questioning, why would he marry another woman only a year and a half after his wife died? Well, I mean, his obligation to the woman had been met the moment she left this world. Him, on the other hand, all right, had a woman on the side while he was married to somebody else, so how in the hell does he have room? Now, there's a lot of things that he did in his past that I was willing to let go, but man, you know, if you're going to flip and you're going to start grandstanding and pointing the finger when, man, you've probably done a lot worse, then I'm off the Trump train. I think that's just vile, and I think it's evil, and it's because he took that AIPAC money. You know who didn't take it? Thomas Massie and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Wake up, MAGA sheep. You know what I mean? Remember when he said, I am your voice? I don't think he was talking about us. Now he should be saying, I was your voice. I remember when he said H-1B visas were bad for the American worker. Now he sounds like Vivek Ramaswamy, which I believe they should deport him along with Kash Patel, because Kash Patel is a clown. Guy's an idiot. Every time he opens his mouth, he just, man, he's an idiot. I don't know. I'm so disillusioned, but it's okay. I mean, it just goes to show you anybody saying that anybody that follows Trump is in a cult. Well, you know, I know he's done some wrong in his time. We all do. And I was willing to let all that slide if he put that America First agenda that he campaigned on straight through. But he doesn't seem to be. And now he wants to bring over 600,000 Chinese foreign nationalists into the country. And he's like, well, that's what MAGA wants because it's a business. If we don't let them in, half the colleges will go out of business. Well, isn't the colleges the problem? Why half of our women have septum piercings and blue hair and they're wearing hijabs and they're saying free Palestine instead of, hey man, let's free America. Let them go out of business. We got too many of them anyway. I mean, we wouldn't need so many of them if we didn't have so many damn foreigners over here coming in and then protesting our country and our values and our laws. They didn't come over here to assimilate. They come over here to bring their subculture with them and turn our country into a shithole like the one that they left. And another thing, Trump's Freedom City proposal, you need to look into that. He's going to build like 10 super cities. They say they're going to clear federal land. And these cities, they're going to be high tech. They're going to be clean. They're going to be safe. You're going to have your statues. They say we're even going to have flying cars. But with the way he's been flipping lately, what are the odds that it'll just turn into a 15-minute city at the last minute like Agenda 2030, where you'll own nothing and be completely happy? They're just going to keep winding up these storms with cloud seeding and chemtrails and HARP and all that stuff until they eventually flood all of us out of the country. They're pricing us out of the market for home insurance with the way they're taking out cities. And it's interesting how every time they take out a specific city, there were always permits that were put in place about a decade earlier by companies who wanted to come in and put in a 15-minute city, like Lahaina when they got attacked by that energy weapon. And another thing, it's federal property. Can a private citizen own a gun and bring it on federal land? I don't think you can. Of course you could own a gun, as long as it's on property that you own. Well, we're not going to own nothing, and we're going to be happy. Wake up, MAGA sheep. We have been fleeced. I'm so disappointed. But you know what? If he's going to do that, I'm going to take a little bit closer look at everything he does. And right now, in my next video coming up, I'm going to explain how I believe Butler, Pennsylvania was a hoax. So until then, guys, don't get your hopes up. You're not going to learn anything new. Nobody, the swamp isn't draining. Trump is the swamp. It was all theater. He's an actor. Everybody's connected. It's just, I don't know. That's just reality, I guess. You know, nobody's going to fix your problem for you. And that's the problem. We think that we're going to vote somebody else in to fix our problem when we need to arm ourselves and be prepared. If you guys have the nerve to step it up, man. And when the time comes, if it comes, who knows, man. Maybe he'll turn things around. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to put out a bunch of hate about the guy because he fucked us 3 times in a row. I mean, he's still doing some good things, and I'll be fair about that. You know, the border's closed. Fantastic. They're still out there busting heads, ICE, and getting all these illegals out of here. And I don't know what good it did by declaring Antifa a foreign and domestic terrorist group when they're still out there with long guns in some cases at some of these protests, mostly peaceful protests, and people are getting hurt, and the police seem to be helping them. Man, I'm glad I left the city. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. So until the next one, wake up, man, because we've been fleeced, or at least it looks like it. All right, I'm gonna try to be as fair as I possibly can when it comes to him. But right now, I don't have a lot of good things to say about him because I feel betrayed. So, and you should too. I don't know, guys. We'll see you in the next one.